My name is Seth Bani, and today I'm going to show you how to design this. So guys, follow me. Let's go to Photoshop, and then this dimension I'm going to use is particular to me. You can change the dimensions if you love to, but then this is what I'm going to use: Control and then N. Alright guys, so reduce it if your machine can't take the dimensions, but I'm going to change here to 3500, and I'm going to set the height to 4000. Resolution, I'm going to leave it at 300. Also, because I have the intention of printing this particular, I'm going to set it to CMYK, and then that is it. Pixels per inch. And then let's click here. I want to set it to a particular color. The client says he wants it green, and so I'm going to set the color to 023 C27, and then I'll call it t-shirt design, and then I'll click on create. Now we're going to have something like this. And so we have something like this. We want to keep our design in the middle of it, and so that's what we are going to do, guys. Let's start with the text. I'll type some more here, and then this is what the guy gave me, and so let's set it to white now so that we can see it clearly. Set it to white, and then also let's set it to letter craft decor. Alright, let's set the font size to 425. That's it. This is what I was looking for. Sweet. Now also make sure it's decor over here. Select decor, and then the font size is 425. Also the metrics, everything like this, tracking to 0, and then make sure everything is like this. The color is color white. Now duplicate it and then drag it down, and then let's type Oye, and then I'm going to set the font size to 457. Enter. Okay, and I'll put it somewhere here. Alright, also duplicate it again, and then bring it somewhere here, then type this. This time I'm going to use regular, and the font size over here I'm going to use 145. Sweet. Let's drag it here, somewhere here, drag it somewhere up like that, and then let's drag the Oye inside a little bit. Now let's duplicate the D, and let's bring it down. Let's type NA. Now, word of advice: anytime a client tells you to design a t-shirt ad for them, ask them what type of design you're looking for. Let them give you a type of design. They can go online, browse, and then search the kind of design they are looking for. Because if you don't get the artwork, you spend all your energy and your time designing it, and the client doesn't really want it because he wanted a simple design, and you designed a very complicated artwork for him or her, and he's not going to appreciate the energy, because that's not what he's looking for, you see. And so get it from the onset, and then you are good to go. If it's a simple design, you are good. If it's a complicated design, then you know that's what you are in for. You know how to even charge the person. So I'm going to put all these in a folder, and I'm going to call it 1. Let's open the folder. There are more things we need to add to it, and so let's see. This is going to be the design. Alright, now let's go over here, click here, and then let's click on our pen tool. Where are you? Also, let's give it a new layer. Make sure caps lock is off, and then let's set the fill to color white. Set the stroke to this, and then make sure we choose shape over here. Very important, guys, very important. And then just click here, drag it like that, Alright, so we create something like this. Control T, and then just click on your move tool and then move it here. Duplicate it, and then just drag it here a little bit and rotate it that way. Keep dragging it. Let's zoom in. We need to see this clearly. Let's drag this here, and then that way, and then let's click here, Control T, drag this thing here, and then let's do it like that. But let's move the entire thing there. Let's see. I think this is great. Now we have this and this. Let's put it in the folder. Let's call it vector, and let's add one more thing to it. Let's go, and then let's bring this particular image, drag it in there as well. Now I want all the white around it to go so I can get the image that I'm looking for. And so with this, I am going to go to select. I'm going to go color range, and I'll simply click over here and click on the white. Now it seems nothing happened, but something happened, trust me. Click on OK, and then all the white areas are going to be selected. I want you to click over here on the mask, double click the mask here, click on invert, and just like that you're going to have it selected for you. Close here, click over here, click on your brush tool, and go over here to the options, and then select hard brush. If you are not finding it, let's close this one. If you can't find it, go to the general brushes and then click on a hard round brush. Make sure the hardness is 100%, also the opacity, and then the flow is 100%. And then let's also make sure here's color black. Now most of you know this already, the drill already. That's how you mask stuff. Kindly make sure this is clicked as well. I'm doing this just for the beginners. So this is done. Let's right click it, and then let's convert to smart object. That way we can enlarge it and we'll still maintain the quality of the image. We can still resize it, and then the quality of the image will still be there. And so let's see. Why don't we just double click here, and then let's go to color overlay, and let's convert it to white as well, and then okay. Alright, so now this is great. One more thing, let's go to Onua, this particular one, and then let's duplicate it. Let's hide this one. Now with this particular one, I want us to Control T it, and then let's go over here, and then let's go over here, and then I want us to select arc. Awesome. Now I want you to click on enter. Now double click it over here, and then come and click here for the options to pop up like this. And then over here I want you to click on vertical. Let's drag it here so that we see it clearly. I also want you to set it to 1:4 over here, and then the horizontal distortion, let's leave it like that. But then come over here to the vertical distortion, let's set it to 10, and then let's click on OK. Now let's zoom in again, and then let's resize it all over again. Let's delete this one now, we don't need it anymore. Oh yeah, I want us to drag this here, and then let's try and then adjust it, rotate it. Now this and this, let's bring it in here. So I think this is great. Let's put everything in a folder now, and then the vector, let's drag it up, and I think we need to enlarge this one more. And then one more thing, let's click over here, type I, small letters, and then go to here. I'm going to leave everything in the description for you. The font, the clip, the everything. I'm going to leave it in the description for you. Okay, now this is Stay High Swash, and so I'm going to leave this also in the description for you as well to download. And so let's click over here, and that's what we have, like this. Now let's size it. Okay, now I want you to hold Control and click on Oye, this one. Nice. Now come back and click over here on the eye, and then let's go to select, go to modify, go to expand. Let's set it to 20. Click on OK. Nice. Now give it a mask. Double click the mask. Click on invert. And we are done with this side for now. Let's put everything in a folder. Let's double click the folder, and then let's go to stroke, and then for the stroke let's set this side to 109. Click on outside, set here to normal, set the opacity to 100. Let's click here, let's set it to color black. Click on OK. Okay, nice. Now let's put it in the folder again, close it, double click here, let's go to stroke, let's set the size this time to 29, and then let's set it to outside, let's set it to normal, the opacity 100. Let's click here and let's set the color white. Click on OK. Okay, alright, let's close it. Now I feel like it is gone outside the, how do we call it, the space. So let's resize everything all over again, just so it stays within the space, And so this is the design that I created for the person. Also, we would like to open it. You can edit it anytime. Let's set D to this particular color. We are going to use FEDE00. Click on OK. Just like that, it's in there. You can click over here, click here, and come and pick the same color, and then you are done with it. Now this is where the other important information also comes in. Always make sure you take this one off before you save it, because you don't want to save it and then the background shows over there. It's going to be difficult for them to use the design that you have created. And so take the background off. Now we know that it's good on a green background, and then let's Control Alt Shift and then E to merge everything on a different layer for us. Nice. There's it. Now I am going to save it in 4 files. The first one is going to be a PSD file. So Control Shift S for it to show. Okay. The second one is going to be a PNG file. The PNG has no background to it. So I'll click on Control Alt Shift and then S. Nice. Now it's going to pop up like this. I'm going to set it to PNG and then PNG 24. Now set here to transparency, and then here to monitor color. Also here none. The dimensions I used are over here, and then I'll click on let's see, over here, save, and then I'll save it here. The next thing I'm going to save this to is a PDF file, and so Control Shift S, and then I'll go and then look for PDF, Photoshop PDF, and then click on save. It's going to give me more options. Okay, so I'll click on OK, and then I'll choose preserve editing capabilities, whatever, optimize for fast, whatever. Just click on save PDF, right? And then click on yes. All right, and the last one is we're going to convert it into a vector file. So let's bring just this one, a vector file. And by that I mean, if the person wants to open it in Adobe Illustrator or something like that, the software similar to that, and then he wants to enlarge it to a very, very, huge size and still have the exact quality with the sharp edges, and it looks like, you can stretch it to an infinite and then still the quality will be the same. Now once this is done, I want you to click over here on any of the selection tool. All right, so this also can select, and then right click over here and then make work path. So you click it, set the tolerance to 1, and then you click on OK. So you can see the work path around it. This is what we are going to use to create a vector. Now I want you to click over here. There are two things. There are path selection tool and direct selection tool. I want you to click on the direct selection tool. All right. Now remember you're converting this into a vector. So now you right click here and then you click on where you create vector mask. Click create vector mask. So click on it, and now as you can see it is over here. Very, very, very beautiful. Now it's ready to be saved. So you click on Ctrl Shift S and then go over here. I want you to select Photoshop EPS. Photoshop EPS. Photoshop EPS. Click on it and then click on save, and then let's leave everything like this. Click here, make sure include vector data is also over here as well, and then click on OK. And ladies and gentlemen, you are done. You're done with your design. It's ready. You can send it to the client. It's ready for them. Basically, that's it. So this is it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I love you all, guys. Please, if you love this video, hit the bell icon and subscribe to this channel. See you in the next tutorial. Peace.